Alright guys, let's check out these two RCs. They're great, affordable RCs, but these ones are upgraded to metal links and metal drive lines, metal axles. These are not WPL axles. I believe they're the Y200 or 2000 or whatever those ones are. They're a little bit better. I took out the 320 amp ESC and I changed it out for a 1060 amp ESC by Hobby Wing, and I also got the Red Cap 370 motor that I did a video about it already. Haven't done any really serious crawling with it yet. Just been playing around in the snow a little bit. The thing got quite a bit of torque for just a brushed motor. I think it goes about 10 miles an hour. It's really not meant for speed. And I got the upgrade shocks, the metal shocks by WPL Toy. Can't remember the number. I'll put that up on the links, or I'll put that up in the description somewhere, what exact shock that is. I'm not too impressed. I like the other shocks better on my Defender by I think those were Remo shocks, or some off-brand shock, but they were a lot better. Kind of similar to the WL toys, but they were not the WL toy. And there's where I mounted these shocks. Yep. Alright, so we want to find out if these trucks are comparable. Well, first off, this is the 3rd generation truck, and this is the 4th generation on the grill. That's what the difference is. Their difference in year, and the dimensions do change in details. And yeah, I'm just showing you a little bit of the details I did to this in the inside. That doesn't really apply to what we're talking about, but these years of the trucks are kind of goofy. They should be a different dimension with that grill change, because the C-14, that one, it's definitely a newer year, and the C-24 is an older year because it has the round headlights compared to these square headlights. And so they should have a dimension change. The 4th dimensions are quite a bit longer, the inches, they get a little bit bigger, bulkier compared to the 1st generation. And I'm going to show you the differences I couldn't find the exact year for these models, but I got some information from Wikipedia. So this truck here is 85, and it's supposed to be like 151 inches. But Wikipedia says that from 83 to 2016, they range from 167 inches to 181 inches in those year ranges, 83 to 2016. And the height is 70 inches, or no, the width of the truck is 70 inches by 77 inches high. On this truck, I couldn't find anything with the dimensions like this, all cool with the picture of the truck profile and all that in the year, but this is a 1st generation Toyota, and it's actually about a little under 2 inches smaller than the 3rd generation Toyota that we're going to be looking at, that the C-24 is based off of. And we're going to check out the dimensions here. I printed them out so that they're equal. They're going to be a real good comparison, because it's only about 2 inches smaller than what it's supposed to be. Should be about 2 inches bulkier. And what we're doing here is comparing them. And if you look at them both, they look pretty similar to each other. Look at that. They're like pretty similar. And I couldn't get the short box, so I got the long box here. And short box should be somewhere about right there. But 2 inches more maybe, because the newer one, this is 2 inches smaller, like I was saying. It's like 1.79 inches smaller or something like that. But this is really close comparison to what they should look like side by side. The wheelbase on this long bed should be a little longer than the Defender, but on the C-24 and the MN, it's actually shorter. But when you put them side by side, the body, it's about, let's see here. Yeah, here you go. You see here on this little mat here, it's about a little more than a 1/4 inch longer, that's good. It helps it out a lot. So if it was a short box, it should look like this on the truck, but it's actually looking something like that, which is okay. It's pretty close. It's not exact, but as the Defender gets newer, it gets bigger too, about 11 inches bigger. So the dimensions change as they get older. So to compare these two right beside each other on this paper, it's pretty comparable to the toys. And you can see that the Defender is about 11 inches wider in real life if you were to put the years together, and this one's just a little under, but like they're not the exact toy that we're looking at here, but really close. And people are wondering if they're comparable, can they run together, will they look right? Well, they do look a little off, well, because the Toyota is smaller, and not very many Toyotas and Defenders run with each other like this in this year range. Usually you see the newer Toyotas, and the newer Toyotas are quite a bit bigger, so they look comparable in scale. But when you get these older ones, this one is about an inch shorter, so it's pretty close. I hope everybody agrees that these trucks can run together, because I certainly agree that they can. There's no reason why they couldn't. My dudes fit in both trucks, and it works great. All right. Thanks for watching.